Volume check. Volume check. Volume's working. And I'm live. So hello everybody. You're back with Genshin Impact. And continue this archon quest. First we got some few emails to check out. Yow yow. Been a while since I've played this game. Guess that's all. So
let's get moving.
this is where we need to go. See where our dailies are at. Sumeru. What is this? Who knows later, but
we're not frozen in place after all.
Where are we? I think we're in I know where we are. In the find a snack. Buy all these. I'm gonna need them. They took all their food. Will you? Go back to Mondstadt. So what is Sarah? Good hunter, how may I help you? Get some food to go. Need a lot of these. Okay, so now we need to west. We need to go party east to eat or whatever it's called. The sumeru down here. Teleport. There it goes.
Paradis Di is not a place you Fatui can just
Yeah, I
show up and
forgot.
do as
Oh
you...
no.
I believe we've already made.
But you've been in Sumeru.
Even the Grand Sage.
This may
I've
not
done
go
my duty
well.
to an-
It would seem that my words have fallen on deaf ears. You can keep
I'm
trying
trying to
to...
skip
all
the
due
story.
respect.
Well, you only... I may be staying at Paradis Di as a scholar, but that doesn't mean it is still my duty to protect the people.
Then it seems our.
No one will lay a hand on you,
And the problem is, team's
I'm
not
fine.
very
These Fatui have really crossed the line. Time to teach them a lesson.
use their burst.
We can do it.
Yay. We switch to Jow, please. Let me go so in the woods where he can find me. Because we need to eat food. You use this on Jow. Aya. And we got a full team. Go eat these guys. There are multiple rounds. Have to do this. Eats has his looking out a shield, so
Coming to be. Coming to be. Moments of
use your
birth.
burst.
Burst
Can't see you.
Don't get frostbite. Cool it.
Our shield. That bubbles our shield.
Don't push your luck. Dodge this.
We really have to put other enemies in.
Cool it.
This Barbara.
Protect us.
Evil conquering.
Really, that did not need to be done. Wait for that wear off. Even this HP. Well, use your burst.
Let the show begin.
Okay, great. We went too far away, so reset. But good, gives me time to heal.
Let's dance.
And he's fully healed. Kaya.
Let the show begin. I'll protect us.
We healed. Albeo's turn to heal.
Let's dance. I'll protect us.
He's fully healed. Or these guys. Oh, I need the Fatui. Here they are.
Live! Yeah! Boring! Burst forth! Yeah! Witness my great undertaking! Live! Yeah!
Guys down.
Burst forth!
Get rid of you. So we need Kaya. Take his shield.
This will be frozen in time. Freeze!
He's stuck in a tree.
Dodge this!
Got shield, so
Let's dance.
yeah, I have an idea.
Cool it!
We could freeze him.
Dodge this! Don't get frostbite! Freeze!
Low shield.
Dodge this!
There's no use resisting.
Okay, so
Give
we
us
got
Hypatia.
Keep
two
dreaming!
more. Go for a big guy first. The fire.
Boring!
A shield, so kind of breaks his shield.
This moment will be frozen in time. Dodge this!
Big guys down, so or one of the
Boring!
you can really target me.
Let the show begin.
Feel this ancient power. Come into being.
Yeah, Albino really works on his Elver. I mean, not his Elver, the shield. This is what I don't need.
Come into being.
They are shielded.
Come into being. Burst forth. Cool it. Forward. Shut it.
On the fire. I do have an idea. Where'd the guy go?
An unfortunate fault.
Don't get frostbite.
He froze him.
Freeze. Cool it. Shouldn't get careless.
Lament.
Yeah, I think we have a revive on
Doctor's
now.
orders are absolute.
Yeah? You've been someone's lapdog for so long that you don't know anything else now.
Is this retribution? Moments of birth. Dodge this.
Kaya.
Freeze.
There you go, electro shield.
Forward.
Big guys down. We gotta deal with this guy. Back here.
The day is finally.
Zhao is down.
Don't push your lip. Oh, so sorry.
Freeze.
A miscalculation.
I need to only one. He's behind me.
Steady, go!
Live.
Come out. Can we
Is this
kill Zhao? Nope.
retribution?
There's a huge pain. It's hard to haul you, I mean. Is he?
Freeze.
Now, what are you doing?
Dodge this.
What's this game doing? Idea.
Let's dance.
Stop it.
Freeze.
Okay, so we defeated them.
We're not getting anywhere. Traveler, Paimon, please go to Hypatia. We need to make sure they don't try to sneak around and attack from behind.
Got it! Hypatia's still here. Doesn't look like anyone's broken in.
She appears unharmed. Why is she so still? She's just sleeping.
Well, how is she?
Everything's fine. She's sound asleep.
Oh, that's good.
So, you think this is over?
Hello, Ara. That voice. A balladeer.
What? The balladeer is here?
Tell me I don't have to fight him now.
I've missed that look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
Why is he a ghost?
But, where is he?
Come on, can't see him. So is he a spirit, a ghost? Wait. Because I made physical contact with Hypatia. The
I can
balladeer
hear
in
all
her
of your
conscious.
thoughts, you know.
Well, that's his line.
Don't you remember? I already saw you the first time you came to Party's DI and made contact with Hypatia.
What'd you do to Hypatia?
I didn't need to do anything. It is her honor to be able to connect her consciousness with me.
Who are you talking to? It can't be the balladeer, right?
Well, it's exactly who I am.
I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed your touch.
Yeah? But why?
I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Hey, traveler!
Come on, please stay quiet.
My deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some final details. Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me.
What's going
Is it
on?
wise to force that childlike god into a divine battle against me?
The academia acted even faster than we thought.
Scholars consider the god of wisdom to be the sum total of their faith. It's how they can justify reverence for a god as they construct it. But this also shows that humanity's worship of gods is a combination of blasphemy and exaltation. It's truly laughable.
You hear my thoughts.
Yes.
Never mind.
What
I
is
skipped it. Acting more friendly than usual, or am I mistaken?
Yeah, I'm in a good mood, which is why I'm talking to you like this.
Wow. But are you really okay with all this?
What do you mean?
The academia plans to infuse your consciousness with divine knowledge capsules. Never mind. You will probably no longer remain yourself. You'll become the new greater Lord Rukid Barter. Still want to become a god?
Those words almost make you sound like a friend who actually cares. But you're wrong. I'm different from all of you. I was born to become a god. My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine. Just think about a sheet of paper. By itself, it holds no meaning. The content recorded on it is what gives it value. All I had recorded down before were some painful memories and boring human feelings. Such senseless drivel should have been erased a long time ago. Indeed, to me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing. Tell me, just what has this world done for you to protect it with such zest and conviction?
You wouldn't understand.
I'm connected to your consciousness, so I can hear what you're thinking and sense the depth of your determination. This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. You know nothing about the truth. It'll be for your own good, as well as everyone else's. Humans are a species that can only find bliss in ignorance.
that truly what you believe? Why'd you keep your connection with Hypatia?
Ah, you've seen my affection for
The
her.
game, can you slow
If
down?
you were in my position, I think you'd feel the same way. She peered into my consciousness and saw my past. Someone like that is qualified to become my first follower. All gods
Oh boy.
need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become my glory.
That's so.
You're doubting me again? No matter. Soon, you'll know what kind of authority you're challenging.
You truly cherish your follower. You should protect her from harm.
Who wants to hurt my devout follower?
Seems the doctor does not wish for her to stay in Sumeru
The
until.
doctor wants to hurt my first follower?
Doesn't that make you mad?
How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you that you're not good at
That
sowing
did not
discord?
work.
The doctor has never known his place. Even now, the puny human thinks himself capable of interfering in the business of the new god. You're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to destroy the doctor. But I'm willing to give you a gift, just like my expression of affection towards Hypatia. It is an honor for you to be able to stand here
Oh boy.
and speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded.
Look in your face. What are you planning?
Both good things and bad things can be called gifts.
Please
After
tell me we don't
all,
have to fight you.
gods have never needed to be reasonable.
Paimon hears thunder!
Thunder could be the balladeer.
That person Paimon couldn't see was the balladeer? Oh, he sure chatted with you for a while.
I didn't expect that either.
Where is the storm
This is-
headed?
What is this? Inazuma. Can be the balladeer using gnosis to change the weather.
That means anyone outside is in danger!
Excuse
Let's go!
me.
Tainari and Dia still must be fighting!
Okay, now we need to check on Tainari and Dea. Not get struck by lightning. Just like that. It's like. Okay, did the lightning crash the game?
Oh! Have the Fatui retreated?
Tainari and Dea are over there.
Hey! What happened to you?
Looks like you got
He's
struck.
hurt.
I'm fine. Ow!
Don't move.
Got
I've
struck
seen
by
Aramites
lightning.
get struck by lightning before. You need to rest.
Struck
Thank
by
you.
lightning?
It's a normal coincidence
We were
for.
fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone, almost as if it were alive. Luckily, there were
You've
only
been to
two of us,
Inazuma.
and both of us were nimble enough to dodge
Happens
most of the
hourly.
strikes. There were a lot of Fatui, though, and they were being torn to shreds by the bolts of lightning.
With that, all the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat.
I'm really sorry.
Why are you sorry?
Might have triggered the thunder and lightning.
It's all right. I'm sure you also never expected this to
Oh, you-
happen. Don't blame yourself. My
Oh,
wound
you get
aside,
struck by
you look
lightning
like
every
you've
10
seen
minutes in
something unpleasant.
Inazuma.
Is Hypatia all right?
He's okay for now, but I want to tell you something.
Hey, didn't I tell you not to move?
Just in case. Let's go to Hypatia's place and talk about things there.
Yeah, we should. Get back to Hypatia. Let's revive Zhao. Now it's time for food. And Barbara's game wants us to wish for him, so it's just a wish. It's a weapon. Or a weapon. And turn like gold. We got him. Let's use your burst, Barbara.
Come on, we can do it.
We just we just see. Happens every day. Just saw that. Got struck. And now we know how Tainari feels. I get trigger again. Even get struck again. Let's go do this quest. And here, yes it is. It's Apasia.
Thank goodness she's fine.
Hey, how about taking care of yourself first?
I
Man, we got
understand my
struck too.
condition. The wound is not fatal. I'll be all right.
Ugh. The more you understand medicine, the worse of a patient you become.
I know. They always think they can push through the pain.
Oh, he sat down.
Let me rest for a bit. Sorry, traveler. Now you may start.
So that's what you were talking to the balladeer about? Oh, Paimon can't believe what he's thinking.
The Academia's God creation plan. How ridiculous.
That sounds, ambitious, I guess? Anyway, this is all way beyond me.
Excuse me. Getting drink.
As long as I can enjoy every day with a drink in my hand, tasty food in my stomach, and a good night's rest, that's enough. I'll only work when I have to. I must be the least ambitious person who's ever set foot in Party STI.
Don't say that. I haven't even thanked you for your help back there.
Don't mention it. Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really did have some urgent matter to attend to and left Sumeru in a hurry.
Yeah, and also have a theory. I think the balladeer is a reason. I think the balladeer is the reason why the doctor is targeting Apasia.
Maybe the Fatui want to
Sorry.
cover up some secret of the balladeer. Is that why they tried to seize Hypatia?
That what I just said.
You said the balladeer claimed that Hypatia has seen his past. So, could be there?
For now, I'm not really sure.
Have you noticed? The balladeer is not happy with the doctor's actions. He thinks the doctor has no right to consider himself as his equal.
So, if the doctor was to show up again, would the balladeer zap him with lightning?
Based on what the
Probably.
traveler said, I think he would.
Excuse
Having
me.
the doctor gone
Most
benefits
likely,
him
yes.
as well as us. In other words, we've successfully completed this stage of the plan. The doctor is out of the picture now.
Yay! That's a big accomplishment!
Strike him
I'm
lightning.
also happy for you.
Thank you,
Thank you for the
Tainari.
help, Tainari. Make sure you rest up for now.
Please do get rest.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, that wraps things up for us here at Party's DI. Traveler, it's about time we rendezvous with the others at the Grand Bazaar. Let's continue to keep a low profile.
Okay, let's go to Grand Bazaar, whatever that is. Hold on. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. So let's continue. So now we need to go to. Let me turn up the volume. You can actually hear me. So we need to go to. Yeah, figure out where we need to go. Okay, so. Yeah, I need to bring the model back. Okay, so there we go. Excuse me. Let's go to rendezvous with the others. Guess I can do this later. Quests. We need to wait. 1900, 2100. I think that's today. 2 minutes short, so should that work?
Memories. So dark.
Let's go to Grand Bazaar. Up. City. Grand Bazaar is this way. Here. We're in the academia. Be below us. Here's the outside. Excuse me. Climb. Bizarre. On the academia's roof. The inside or what? It should be below us. Yes, let's get
Why
it.
would anyone want... Forget it. It's not my concern.
So, where is it? Where are we? Doors open are the windows. Those are windows. A little bit confused. Be outside. Okay, can we go through this door? Where's this bazaar at? Oh, here. Follow the trail. Below us.
Witness my great undertaking!
Well, that was interesting. So it must be down here. I think this is where it is. I think it's them right there.
All right, everyone is here.
How did everything go? Any luck with your missions?
Let's report back one by one. I'll start first. We've made the necessary modifications to the Akasha terminal. In addition, the props required are also ready.
I'll go next. The Traveler and I went to Party's DI. The situation was a bit complicated, but we found Tainari. Unfortunately, he was wounded during a fight.
Who was behind it?
Well, that's the tough part. What should I say, Traveler? The Fatui or the Balladeer?
Go with the Balladeer.
After some back and forth, we confirmed that the doctor has left Sumeru by boat. He has something urgent to attend to back in Snezhnaya. So, we've successfully removed the doctor from the picture. Also, Tainari's already resting, so he'll be okay.
Good.
Oh, Tainari also asked us to tell you this message. Trust your own senses and experiences.
All right. I'll remember that. Everything also went smoothly on my side. The Eremites should have arrived at their destination by now. To avoid alerting the quarry, they will stay there for now.
I can't believe you actually got so many Eremites into Sumeru City.
It's all thanks to Rahman and his brave team, as well as their bold strategy.
It appears to have been very effective. I'm glad to hear it. Well, is that everything? Okay, this meeting is adjourned.
Huh? Wait, you mean that's it?
Well, what else is there to discuss?
Shouldn't you end with some words of encouragement? You know, to fire us up now?
True.
Personally, I'd rather we all go home and get some rest.
I'll hate them. You... Ugh.
Oh,
Sorry.
and if you wanted someone to say something to that effect, then I must reiterate that I'm here to strategize and not to lead. So you should find someone more suitable to do that.
But I thought all of you academia
Let me
big
get
shots
my
were great
breath.
speakers.
Then I should remind you that I'm the scribe.
I know that. So what?
A scribe is responsible for recording meetings, not speaking.
Fine, whatever. Well, Sino doesn't seem to be much of a talker either. I guess that leaves it to my employer.
Employer?
Yep,
Employer.
the Traveler hired me.
That's for a smile as our payment.
That's right. So come on, boss. What do you have to say for the team?
Yeah, say something to boost morale.
Let me think.
Huh? What are you all doing here?
Who is this?
Oh, it's Nilu!
Nilu.
Hey, everyone. I'm not disturbing you, am I?
Not at all. I was actually just about to go find you.
Judging from the group and all your serious faces, you were discussing something important, weren't you? But
Maybe.
you also look like you're up to no good.
Thank you, Nilu.
Seems pretty interesting.
Welcome, Nilu. Would you like to join us?
Huh? Join you? You mean you also want to discuss something important with me?
Yes. Something very important. Nilu, are there any breaks in your performance schedule in the upcoming days?
Huh? Wait, you're seriously inviting me?
Okay, so
I can't believe my ears. You are truly the bravest and most passionate people of Sumeru, well, that I've ever met. Oh, right. The Traveler and Paimon are not from
thank you,
Sumeru,
Nilu.
but you are awesome as well. That's right. I must admit that I'm a little scared, but I'll try my best for Lesser Lord Kusanali. If I can somehow use my abilities to help you, then count me in.
Remember, believe in yourself.
Okay. I'll get my
Excuse
friends
me.
at the Grand Bazaar to help us tomorrow.
Just remember not to say too much. Be discreet.
Yep, you got it.
All the preparations are done. Now, can we finally conclude this meeting?
Yes, tomorrow we're gonna save a god.
So, have you thought up what you'd like to say, boss?
It's hard to believe that everything has happened till now.
Yep. It's a grand plan and we're all super awesome.
That's right, so get good night's sleep, everyone.
Well said. A good night's rest before an operation can be the difference between success and failure.
Where's the jokes?
Thankfully, I've had my place to myself recently. It's been nice and quiet.
Huh?
Nothing.
Alright, let's all go home and get a good night's sleep so
Call
we can
it.
be up early tomorrow. Okay, so I guess that means it's time to say goodnight now. Yep, good night, everyone!
Okay, so everybody's fully rested. So now I need to wait. What time do we need to wait till? O'clock, 12 o'clock. This will work. 8:09. There we go.
Today is the Academia's Near Garbaha Day.
You know, when you go to academia.
Alhaitham should be waiting for us. Let's go to the Academia and find him.
Yeah, academia, we were there earlier, so. There's Alhaitham right there.
Hello, you two. Sleep well?
Not really. Paimon got too nervous thinking about today and didn't fall asleep until the sun was almost up. What about you, Alhaitham?
Naturally, I slept just fine. After all, a good rest should be considered part of the plan, since energy is an important resource.
True.
You just want to show off how calm you are.
It's crucial to dissipate any tension before we execute our plan.
The
True.
only thing you're doing is being annoying.
Well, here we go.
Anyway, do you need me to go over the game plan again?
Yes,
Our
just in
target is
case.
Grand Sage Azar's office. Everyone in the Academia knows that's where the Grand Sage's console is. Only they can operate it. Many
Okay.
restricted commands and operations are executed via that console. I'm sure that console has a way to free Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Okay.
Paimon's been thinking, what kind of technology could let the sages imprison even a god?
That isn't something they could have accomplished with their scholarly talents alone. In the sanctuary of Suristhana, there's a device of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's that she once used to isolate herself while meditating. 500 years ago, the Grand Sage at the time modified the device so that it could no longer be controlled from the inside. They were
Excuse me.
effectively trapping one god with the power of another.
So, how are we gonna get to the Grand Sage's office?
Don't forget, today is Nyargarbaha Day, arguably the most important day to the Academia. The sages and core Academia personnel are busy loading the latest batch of research developments and legal decrees into knowledge capsules so that they can be entered into the Akasha. All the Darshan's researchers have their noses to the grindstone, and the Academia's grounds are flowing with all sorts of people. It's the perfect time for an infiltration. When the Grand Sage leaves his office to supervise the entering process, that's our cue to access the console and free the Dendro Archon.
You put things that way.
Well, yes. That's just the visible side of our plan, after all. If precedence holds, the Academia should have already started preparing for Nyargarbaha Day.
Everyone should be in position. All that's left is for us to lead the charge.
Let's go.
So are we just gonna walk in through the front door, or...?
Yes. Were
Oh
you
boy.
expecting a stealthier approach?
Paimon can't think of a good comeback.
Let's just walk in.
It's all on Alhaitham if things go south.
Okay, we're gonna say enter the building.
Cool it.
doing that. Don't mind me, we're just here looking around.
Scribe? Please, wait. Are you Scribe Alhaitham?
Thank you, Paimon. Calm down.
That's me. Is something the matter? I'm in a hurry.
No. I was just surprised to see you here. I had heard that the sages were looking for you not long ago, but I didn't know what for. And, also, please don't bring outside guests into the academia.
You are nosed.
Outside guests? How did you arrive at such a conclusion? Your groundless inference shames the Haravatat Darshan.
Thank you, Alhaitham.
What did you say? I'm the top student in Haravatat, and I earned 3rd place at the last Inter-Darshan debate. Don't look down on me.
Sorry.
That wasn't my intention. As your Haravatat senior, I just assumed that you possessed a greater aptitude for critical thinking. Look, based on what you already know, the purpose of my return and the reason they're here should be obvious.
Is that so? Wait a moment. Let me think. Don't tell me the answer.
Oh boy.
The sages search for you. A blonde-haired traveler. Outside guests. So, from the start, the sages weren't looking for you, but this traveler? And you were gone from the academia for so long because...
Hey, shh. Yes, you've proven yourself as the top student in Haravatat. I surmise you've arrived at the correct conclusion.
Yep.
As I expected. Please, forgive me. I wasn't thinking clearly just
Thank
now.
you.
Thank you for getting me back on track.
It's nothing. We'll be on our way then.
All
So,
right. Thank you for your contributions to the academia, Scribe.
What the heck just happened now? What did he just guess?
I'm afraid I don't know either.
You have
True.
no idea?
Mm-hmm. He convinced himself of whatever truth he came up with. That is the so-called pride of a scholar. If someone questions their academic facility, they will instantly feign understanding to keep up appearances. Nowadays, the academia is rampant with this type of scholar. Their obvious farces of intellect only serve to highlight themselves as fools.
Wow. So there are special ways to deal with smart people.
pardon me.
We don't even need to make up our own excuses.
We shouldn't waste any more time. It would be problematic if we missed our window of opportunity. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Now we need to enter the house of Dina, or whatever it's called. Which we were here earlier.
Is this the academia's library?
Indeed. Known as the House of Dana, it is quite possibly the most extensive special collections library in Teyvat.
There are a lot of students going through here. Is it really okay just to waltz right in?
The academia marches to a fast beat, especially since it's Nyargarbaha Day. They're all occupied with their own matters. Just act natural. Now, hurry along.
So, wait a minute. Wait, hide. What happens if we are caught? They see us. Nope, even notice.
What's this platform for?
It's a lift that academia personnel use to access higher floors.
Are we gonna take it then? The Grand Sage's office is up there somewhere.
No, not right now. We can't guarantee
Hi.
that we won't run into the Grand Sage. Let's step back and observe for now.
Hello.
You think the Grand Sage will
Not
let us
much.
in from there?
Up.
And after he does, we'd sneak past him? Oh, Paimon thinks that's really dangerous.
Who knows? However, if we can confirm Azar's current location, our operation will be much safer if we...
Allow me to offer you a hint. If you
Oh,
wish
boy.
to know his location, look behind you.
He found us. Busted.
You're... What's Grand
Nice
Sage's
job, Al
hiding here?
Hatham.
Do not tell me you believed the Academia would not grow suspicious of you after such a prolonged absence, scribe. An eyewitness had informed me of your whereabouts, so I came
wasn't
to
that
personally
guy.
welcome you.
Grand Sage, I didn't expect you to care so much about me. I'm truly flattered.
I'm sure, but compared to you, I am far more interested in these two.
Thank you for the
unexpected
follow,
guests.
Raw Toast.
You are the Traveler and Paimon, correct? It's a pity that only now have I been afforded the opportunity to formally meet two of Sumeru's most esteemed guests. I do apologize for my lack of decorum.
Yeah. I'm doing it. Yeah, I don't see very many streams either. Let's talk.
Excellent. You immediately initiated discussion instead of attempting to prepare some perfunctory excuse. You clearly understand the situation at hand and have no intention of making a reckless stand. The foot
Sure.
traffic here renders this place unsuitable for discussion.
I'll check it out.
Please follow me to my office.
Yeah. We got invited to his office, so this is working out better than we thought.
This place is crawling with guards. There's no way out for us.
All right then, traveler. What did you wish to discuss with me? Today is Niagarbaha Day, so I still have many responsibilities to attend to. There is little time for idle chit-chat before I detain you all.
The Fatui have ulterior motives.
You seem to know quite a bit about our endeavors. If that is so, then you should be praising our great work rather than using your trivial misgivings in a futile attempt to sway me.
Trivial?
Then tell me, what do the Fatui want from me?
Gnosis?
Worthless. Those are all completely worthless. Benefits, divine power. These materialistic words do nothing but debase our great work. Creating a god. Yes, we are using human wisdom to create a god.
Oh boy.
If humanity cannot attain omniscience and omnipotence, then we shall create a god to reveal them. This is the pinnacle of human wisdom. We shall regain a god's guidance at long last. No longer will we flounder in the interminable void of consciousness and knowledge. Even Ermin's soul will be freed from its plight. For our nation of scholars, this is the ultimate aspiration. No cost is too great to realize it.
In the end, you're still relying on God?
You will never understand the rapture of having a god be born within your very hands. With your degree of knowledge, you cannot even comprehend such an emotion.
The Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Gods exist on a plane that far eclipses humanity's. Lesser Lord Kusanali. What can she even do? Care for the people? fend off sandstorms, fabricate silly fairy tales. These are but child's play for the academia. Does that make us equal to the gods? We are a people favored by Greater Lord Rukadevata. Though I may have personally not seen it, our forefathers bore witness to true wisdom. The ascension of the Lesser Lord has brought nothing but bewilderment to the scholars. They all ask, is that truly what true wisdom is supposed to look like? With that in mind, it is better to keep her isolated in the sanctuary of Suristhana, so our academy will not become embroiled in turmoil.
What a pathetic justification! Do you really think that only the super smart or powerful should be able to call themselves gods?
In no way could say or do.
As per your judgment, Grand Sage, they are indeed dangerous individuals. Not only are they acting against the academia, but their ideologies have the potential to lead scholars astray. Looks like there really was merit in my assignment.
Oh, Hatham? Are you talking about us?
Anyway, I've brought them to the academia as ordered, but it took some time and trouble. Oh, that reminds me. Here's the investigation report you had requested. It's a summary of my time spent with the Traveler, an array of information about him ready for your perusal.
Hey, what?
Oh, Hatham! So you're still on the academia's side!
Gotta be a trick here.
We finally started to trust you!
No, there's gotta be a trick.
Excellent. Detailed contents with no errors. I would expect nothing less than an immaculate report from the scribe. As it is Niagarbaha Day, I'll enter the information on you into the Akasha. Surely you know what that means.
We'll be monitored, just like Sino.
Great.
With the Akasha's calculation prowess, all of your actions will be predicted with an accuracy of at least 98%. Furthermore, your data will be updated in
Wonderful.
real time whenever new information presents itself. To put it into words you can understand, wherever you go, you will be walking under an invisible leash. This is Sumeru's greatest penalty for dishonest persons.
You say dishonest persons?
Are you not familiar with the concept that great responsibility begets an equally great suspicion? In any case, you are Sumeru's most concerning external variable. Locking you down will greatly decrease the chance of any undesirable outcomes coming to pass.
You're despicable!
Despicable?
True.
Perhaps from your perspective, but I suppose you had mentally prepared yourselves for this, no?
What do you mean?
Your ploy was to sacrifice the Traveler here, was it not?
Oh boy.
Lord Azar, I know what you're trying to say, but I've been following your plan this entire time. Why are
This
you
ain't
doubting
good.
me at this juncture?
Must I delineate your entire plan? Very well, I will spell things out. First off, I received an eyewitness report that you were spotted with the Traveler to Caravan Rebat. However, you immediately departed for the desert and escaped surveillance range. Judging by the time, you all likely encountered the truant General Mahamatra in the desert. Am I correct?
Maybe Paimon shouldn't have mentioned Sino.
Thank you, Paimon.
The Academia had not received correspondence from its scribe for a prolonged time. You were also in the company of the Traveler, a close associate of Lesser Lord Kusanali and General Mahamatra Sino, who had defected from the Academia. With their instigation, what was the probability that you would betray the Academia? Rationally speaking, 50%? 70%? What do you think?
Regardless, that's only a guess. The facts are that I've brought the Traveler right before you, and I gave you my report.
Indeed, your boldness deserves praise. To think that despite status as an outlander, the Traveler is still willing to sacrifice for the sake of your plan. If I'm correct, you have a contingency plan to save Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Oh boy, they
and
found
will
us
not
out.
Great work. Sneak into the Academia on Niagarbaha Day, using Alhatham's status as the scribe. for there is a good chance that an opportunity to save the Lesser
Ew.
Lord will arise. Should your intentions be discovered, Alhaitham will turn traitor and sacrifice the traveler, thus proving his innocence. He can then stay inside the academia and continue searching for a way to proceed forward. As for Sino, according to the Akasha's calculations, he will soon return to the academia and confront me in person. I suppose...
You'll see me as a traitor regardless of what I say, no? Even if you impugn me, it would have little effect on you all.
You misunderstand. Losing our scribe would irreparably damage the Academia's regular operations and the development of Sumeru's future academic systems. However, under the current circumstances, even that is trivial compared to what we stand to gain from our great work.
You said that I betrayed the Academia, but you, Azar, you've betrayed all of Sumeru, betrayed its archon.
So flight is turned to fight at long last.
I think we gotta fight him. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, mother of...
Well, what do we have here? So you stole that divine knowledge capsule.
Traitor! You traitor!
Even the most rational scholar will yearn for the power of a god in a moment of desperation. Aren't you doing the exact same thing as me, Alhaitham? Unfortunately for you, no god will lend you their power.
Azar!
He has gone completely insane. Take him to the Matra and exile him to Aru village. Then find someone to take these two to the confinement room. I'll deal with them later.
Grand Sage, we've finished all required preparations for Nyagarbha Day. We may
What
begin to
just
enter the
happened?
capsules now.
Excellent. You may begin.
I don't think that was part of the plan. That's enough, Paimon.
Oh, yeah. Paimon got a bit carried away there. How was Paimon acting just now? Great, huh?
Not bad, but worse than mine.
Everything's going according to plan so far. We made it into confinement, and Alhaitham's probably done with his part too.
That was close. Wait a minute, was that Alhaitham's plan?
We even managed to trick Grand Sage Azar. Alhaitham sure knows how to
So
come up
his
a
plan?
What are we doing next? Paimon has trouble remembering things when she's worked up.
Review what we discussed.
Apart from that, we still have yet another goal in the first stage of our operation, which is to send the Traveler to the confinement room.
What? Why do we want to get him locked up on purpose?
He's always been the person the sages are most afraid of, as well as the greatest obstacle to their successful implementation of their plan. They are very aware of the risk he poses to them. Once the Traveler is imprisoned, the sages will likely think that everything is under control.
What's their plan?
And with their guard down, the next phase of our plan will have a much higher chance of success.
I can already see the pompous looks on their faces.
Oh, that's a super tricky plan. But Paimon still thinks it's not really worth it.
That isn't the only reason, of course. He has a more important task once he's in confinement. According to the Academia scholars in Ramon's custody, Lesser Lord Kusanali has sealed off her consciousness in the Akasha ever since she was captured by the Doctor. That way, they can't pry any more information from her. Even if we break into the sanctuary of Surasthana, it will take time to awaken Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness. We need to do that in advance.
So our job is to wake up Nahida! Okay, totally worth getting thrown in jail for.
Yeah, so what
The
happens to
confinement
you?
room is inside the Academia, close to the sanctuary of Surasthana. It's a completely enclosed space, and you won't be receiving any visitors. I'll work with Ramon's scholars to make some modifications to your Akasha terminal. Once you're in, get as close as you can to Lesser Lord Kusanali and try to connect to her consciousness. However,
Oh.
as for whether she'll actually wake up, that will depend on our luck.
Oh, no wonder you've been wearing your Akasha terminal today. It's the one that Al-Haytham modified. Paimon thought they'd take our Akasha terminals when they locked us up in here. Were they being careless?
It wasn't because of their carelessness, but their arrogance.
All right,
Arrogance.
so what now?
Okay, so we can be right back. Okay, I have returned. It is for a little more. So, continue this a little more. Okay, we need to find the place with the best signal in the room.
Sounds easy enough. We can finally talk with Nahida after all this time. Let's do it. There's a light flashing on your Akasha terminal. It's almost like... the faster it blinks, the better the signal. Whoa, it's Mora! Ooh, Mora! No, Paimon, we're not here to hunt for treasure.
Weak signal. Good place.
Here? No signal again. Is it getting jammed?
Here.
Is this the right spot? Are you getting anything?
Anybody have a signal?
Please work.
this a realm of consciousness? There's He is not moving. She's really sealed off her caution. You think of a way to wake her up. What is this? It looks like some sort of barrier. He uses this barrier to isolate her consciousness from the outside world.
Nahida! Hey, Nahida!
Thing is, she isn't reacting. Seems like she can't sense me. Uh-uh.
When did it first start? Oh, right. It started from the moment I was born. I want to become a worthy archon. So I've kept studying. Kept listening to my people and their hearts. Kept looking for a way to save Irminsul. So I can catch up. Catch up to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But I'm stuck in the sanctuary of Suristan. The sages are creating a god to... And I'm forced to lock my consciousness in this...
Nahida!
But now, is there nothing I could... There's really nothing I could do. But she's right here in front of me. Can't just give up like this. Already left her behind when Doctor first appeared. I can't do that again.
Nahida!
What we doing? Going Super Saiyan?
It's so quiet here. Now that I think of it, should archons... Have I been doing the right thing? How do I really feel about all of this? It's so quiet here.
Since you're the god of wisdom,
What?
you've known the answers to all these questions since the very beginning.
You're right, though. I won't...
Nahida!
We can break through.
Nahida?
Did you wake me up? Thank you. Why are you here?
We're here to rescue you. Are you alright?
I'm fine. It's just... When I think of everything that's happened to me, I feel really angry now.
You should have been angry ages ago.
Huh? Oh, you're back! How's everything?
He is awake.
Wonderful news! Great! We weren't locked up for nothing. When you went to wake up Nahida, Paimon was listening for... You were out for a long time. There are fewer and fewer scholars going about now. You think everyone's done
Just
with
say
their
fair
math
sharing all the knowledge capsules.
Yeah, so that means our...
But how are we getting out of here?
Nilu, are you sure about this? You're taking such a great risk for them.
I'm sure, and I'm going. You know that I don't like to pass up any opportunity to dance, and this one is especially important.
right. But if anything happens...
Don't worry. They've been through worse.
All right.
Thanks, Mr. Zubair. You're so very kind.
So our plan is Nilu. Skew off Atham.
Nilu, how's it going? Nervous?
Definitely more than usual. But it's because I'm worried I won't dance well enough.
It's okay. Just focus on your performance. We'll take care of everything.
You sure know how to talk. Taking all the credit, even though we came here together to help out.
Well, thank you both.
Ooh, that's all right. Let's get back to business. Nilu?
I was planning on telling them something like, the Academia has been conducting a weird...
Oh, you couldn't think of anything better? Oh well.
I think it sounds great. I'm counting on you guys.
Don't worry. It'll be a piece of...
Oh.
Hey, Nilu! Sorry, it's great to see you, but I'm really busy right now. Our bait people away with Yalda candies plan is working beautifully. Do you want some candy?
Vihar, thank you so much for doing... I'll pass on the candy, though. I cut back on sweets in the period leading up to a performance. Yeah, thanks to you. I'm really grateful.
You're welcome. The honor's all mine, since I'll have such a great view of the show.
Oh. Happen.
I've never seen a performance like this. This is incredible.
Yeah, but I heard that public performances like these have been banned. I can't believe she's doing this here.
Grand Sage, there's some commotion outside.
How uninteresting. Issue the new Prohibition Act from the Akasha to the guards. They'll know what to do.
Do you think we should, like, stop her?
Let's just watch for a little bit longer.
Did you hear that? It sounds like a lot of guards just ran by. Does this mean the plan has moved on to the next stage?
Like Nilu completed her task.
Yep. It's great that everything seems to be going well. Come to think of it, when did Al-Haytham replace the knowledge capsule that was about to be entered into the Akasha?
He pretended he'd been corrupted.
Oh, so that's when he did it! Paimon was too nervous to notice. Speaking of, didn't Al-Haytham also yoink the divine knowledge capsule from that mercenary leader in Port Ormos whenever... it's a time-tested trick of his.
That's why he can pull off this kind of thing.
Why are we complimenting him? Yeah.
let's review our plan for this stage again. It's not like we have anything else to do right now anyway, and it'll help us feel more confident. Paimon remembers that Nilu's task was supposed to go a bit like this.
Now that Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness has been forcefully sealed, the core figures of the Academia and their guards have started to wear their Akasha terminals again. With the Doctor's technological support, they think they have nothing to fear.
How despicable of them to rely on such a person.
But this is also our chance. I was originally asked to draft the knowledge capsule for the Artistic Performances Prohibition Act when I was still at the Academia. It should be on the Grand Sage's desk right now, and will be entered into the Akasha during the next Nyargarbaha Day.
Are they really going to stop all artistic performances? That's horrible!
I'll make an identical knowledge capsule, but this time I'll smuggle some misleading information into it. We only need to find an opportunity to switch the capsules. Once it's been entered into the Akasha on Nyargarbaha Day, if someone were to be seen performing in public, the sages would definitely use that opportunity to announce the ban, and so the misleading information will be disseminated amongst the guards.
Sure sounds complicated, but it seems like if everything goes well, we'll be able to get rid of all the guards in the Academia without any effort. That's pretty clever, getting right into their heads. I just have one question. Even if we manage to get the misleading info out to the guards, how can we be sure that they'll believe it?
People who are used to relying on the Akasha become less inquisitive, and their ability to distinguish truth from misinformation is significantly reduced. They will view everything the Akasha releases to them as the unequivocal truth.
The Akasha will turn humans into machines. I've seen it happen many times.
Yikes. Good thing I didn't wear it for long when I was working in Sumeru City. At first, I thought it was a good thing too. By the way, this plan still requires a performer, right?
Do you have someone in mind?
Nilu of Zubair Theater. I know her really well. We can trust her. I'm kinda hesitant to ask her to participate in a dangerous plan like this, but we can ask her in person.
All right. After the guards in the Academia are gone,
then it'll be time for me and my stowaway brothers to shine.
So I guess we're controlling Dea.
Here they come. Did you see that, Raman? They came out from the Academia in droves.
After laying low in the city for so long, this is the moment we've been waiting for. My brothers have already sprung into action.
We couldn't do anything to them inside their coop, but outside the Academia, this is our hunting ground.
With a lioness like you, the prey sure won't be able to run far.
We still need to eliminate the guards as soon as possible. If we give the sages enough time to realize what's happening, the plan's doomed.
Yeah, all they've done is to sit on their cushy salaries and twiddle their thumbs all day while we fought and struggled every day in the desert. The only advantage they might have is their numbers.
Speaking of which, most of the guards who report directly to the Six Sages belong to the Corps of 30, but they have a completely different reputation. Following those blasted sages every whim, throwing away all the principles of being a mercenary. As someone in the same profession, I'm obligated to teach him a good lesson today.
Indeed, the trap has been set. All we need to do is lead them there.
All right, let's each take a road and herd those scattered guards back into one place. Make sure to attract their attention. Isak will be the key.
You gave such an important task to that child. Will he be okay?
It'll be fine. Isak was so determined to help, so let's put our faith in him. Besides, even if he's caught, the guards would be too scared to do anything to him. They've never seen Lesser Lord Kusanali in person, after all.
You've got a point. Anyway, I think I see them coming. Let's head out.
Good luck.
Mm. This outfit.
Hey, do you remember what you need to do, Isak? When the guards get here, you'll pretend to be Lesser Lord Kusanali and run away from them.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Of course I do. I'm just a little nervous.
Relax. Don't think about getting caught. Even if that happens, we won't leave you behind. You only need to think about getting the guards' attention and leading them to the Grand Bazaar. Leave the rest to us.
Okay, got it. I'm here to pay back Lesser Lord Kusanali for helping Grandpa. I won't get cold feet.
Hey, they're here.
Was that
I
the
can see the Academia guards.
All right, it's time, Isak. Take a deep breath and go. You can do this.
this a kid?
Why is there a guard over there? Did he already run ahead of me? This is different from our plan. But there's no time. I need to make a choice.
In the house. We're playing Zizok.
Let's have a look behind the
Oh
house.
no.
What should I do next?
And towards the left.
Looks like nothing's here. A wasted time.
Luckily, he didn't check behind the tree. What should I do next?
Into position.
The guard looks alert. What should I do next?
Keep
Doesn't seem like anything unusual's around here.
Looks like the guard finally left. I need to go.
We're playing Zizok.
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali is over there! Stop!
What? Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not notice that?
They found me. This is bad. Where should I go?
It's a Grand Bazaar.
The target suspected to be Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped into the Grand Bazaar. Assemble and arrest her!
Was part of the plan.
Where did she go? How did she disappear? Did we lose her? Hurry up and find her!
Hey, why is your team here? Didn't we say to split up our search?
Hurry! Hurry! This place is... Why are you all here?
Oh boy.
Yeah, isn't it one heck of a coincidence? Everybody's here. What on earth is going on? I suppose that's all of you?
Who are you? Did you set us up? What are you planning?
Phew, that was rough. I almost got caught.
Little brat! So you're not actually Lesser Lord Kusanali. Who exactly are you all? Eremites from the desert?
Just some colleagues. Think of this as a business competition or a personal grudge. After stepping into our traps, stop thinking of yourselves as hunters. Behave like the prey you are.
An ambush? How's that possible? This is Sumeru City, but mercenaries from the desert somehow ambushed us!
You've spent all your time hiding away in the academia. This place has long since become our hunt.
Yes, we have fight. This Sino.
This is odd. The academia has quieted down after the conclusion of the Niagarbha Day ceremonies, but it's much quieter than usual. Where are the guards? Why have I...
Grand Sage, how may I be of assistance?
I called for the guards. Why did you...
My apologies. Right now, all Academia guards have entered the city to perform the ordered arrest.
Arrest? I have an ominous...
Arrest Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Is that not what the...
Lesser Lord Kusanali? You mean she has disappeared?
Yes. I wouldn't dare make up something like that. Right now, everyone is in a panic, and many are saying that Lesser Lord Kusanali will take revenge on us.
What happened? Just what is going on? Lesser Lord Kusanali somehow escaped? That's impossible. The Academia is heavily guarded today, and any order to release Lesser Lord Kusanali would be strictly confidential. Besides, Alhaitham and the Traveler are already in our... What manner of trickery did they employ? Disappear? Wait. How was the arrest order distributed to the guards?
It was issued by the Akasha earlier today. Only you have the authority to send messages like that, so...
Let me check.
Oh boy.
Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary. The Akasha indeed contains this information, and it clearly appeared in my mind. How did they bypass my permissions to... Was it the report about the Traveler? No. I specifically checked that knowledge capsule before entering it into the Akasha. Could that have been? Or, well, even if I've... Have you been to the sanctuary of...
Confirm. It may be a bit offensive to say this, but... Grand Sage, what you're saying doesn't make any sense. How can the information in the Akasha be inaccurate? What the Akasha decrees, if we have to confirm the information and knowledge from the Akasha ourselves, then how is that any different from us learning that information ourselves?
In the beginning, it was I who asked you to believe in the Akasha, to believe in the legacy left by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Are you trying to use my words?
Be calling the stream the next stop point.
No, Grand Sage. I'm merely confused because I believe in you. Yes, Grand Sage.
Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. How can that be? Stop thinking about it. Stop. It must be a trick of theirs. As long as I personally confirm... Ah! Impossible. That's impossible. There must be some... She really appeared again?
What a comical sight is up. Once the Akasha has put certain thoughts into your head, even the Grand Sage can no longer see what's right in front of him. You all can only see the world in your mind, the one you think you know. And precisely because of this, you disregarded Lesser Lord Kusanali's existence. She has been a wise and...
Sino. The Akasha predicted that you would return to the Academia to confront me, but I didn't expect it to turn out...
No, you were blinded. Your faults stem from your reliance on the Akasha. You're still the same as always.
I truly did not expect a proud person like you to cooperate with Alhaitham and the Traveler.
People change, Azar. Admit it. The Akasha can't predict my actions anymore.
Then tell me, what have you found during your investigation?
You want to buy time? This is the sanctuary of Surasthana. Under your own regulations, even Academia staff are forbidden to come here. No one will come to save you.
Oh boy.
As for the investigation, I've at least confirmed that you are guilty of insurgency against the Archon. A serious crime.
So what? Did you do all of this so I would plead guilty in front of you, General Mahamatra?
No. I want you to plead guilty in front of the Archon herself. You once said that I had no standing to judge you. So now, How about judgment in the name of a god?
How long do we have to wait? Paimon hasn't heard any sounds outside for a while.
Think like that.
Yeah, but thinking about it, when Paimon thinks of Nahida being imprisoned alone in the sanctuary.
Here comes your savior.
Dia! Paimon just knew you would come to rescue us!
We're scared your witch just a moment
You
ago.
really owe me some big thanks. I had to search through who knows how many guards to find the key here. It felt even more tiring than whacking.
Thanks a lot. Need Paimon to rub your shoulders?
Oh boy.
No, that's, I'll...
What are you afraid of?
Now isn't the time to talk about being ticklish.
Where's
Things in the
Nahida?
city and on Sino's side are both going well. The guards that stormed out of the academia are all... The Corps of 30 is in charge of the city's defenses, but we already talked to Asfand. They've been fed up with the sages bossing. As long as it doesn't break their employment contracts...
That's probably because you've been super great friends with them.
The Grand Sage is in his custody. Even Sino forced him to release Lesser Lord Kusanali. So, hurry to the sanctuary of... We should have already rescued our archon.
Sounds amazing.
Honestly. Alright, you two better go. I still have to clean up some
Well,
messes in
hate
the
them.
city. See you around.
Okay, so this is what I'm gonna call the stream. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next.